So looking at the rest of the album, first thing, there was an intro this time. What happened? Not the intro that we expected, but there was an intro this time, because last times did not have an intro. So what happened this time around? The intro features Miss Ayanda Jiya, and it sounds incredible.
I've always wanted to work with her, and you know, I spoke to Leslie like, yo, I just need to reach out to her, man.
Yeah.
You know, send her something, you know. And there's this kid, shout out to this kid, Kaiser Beats. He's just on something nuts.
Kaiser Beats is dope.
I think if that kid doesn't win Producer of the Year somewhere in the next year, like, he's been on a roll, man. So he also just sent me a stack of beats, missing pages, and he sent me the intro. I sent it to her. I was like, yo, I'm looking for something like this. Initially, it wasn't going to be an intro. It was going to be an intro to no missing pages.
Okay,
to the song
like an
itself.
interlude type thing.
Yeah, like an interlude. So when we heard, I remember when she sent it, we were in the studio, we were recording something in Sunnyside, right? Yeah, and she's like, yo, let's just check your email. I checked the email, I played it for the fellas. Everybody just went crazy in the studio. Envy was there. We're like,
he actually fought for it to be.
He was like, yo, if you guys don't make this an intro, you are nuts.
There's a video, you remember, I don't know if you saw it online, where he was like, this is an intro.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see that one.
Envy was instrumental in actually saying, yo, guys, it would be nice to start the album like this. So yeah, man.
So when did the intro happen? Was the rest of the album already put together? Because I hear you saying that you told it, this is kind of what I'm looking for. And if it was the first thing, then it's blank canvas. But if the rest of the album is kind of done, then you have that as reference for how you want to open.
I think we had the body, né? Like,
yeah, we had the. I think with music, sometimes you just have to let music write itself. And that's one of those crucial, beautiful moments where it actually does that, because we had already planned certain things of how we want to do this, and then we have missing pages was done. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then it was like, oh, this, and she's like, no, missing page, whatever. And it's like links, and it was like, yo, I think you said, yo, wouldn't it be dope if we link this with the song? Later on, it comes back, and it's just a dope link. So it just wrote itself. It was one of those things. But credit to Envy for feeling like, yo, guys, make this an intro. It's gonna work very well, and it sets the tone of the album. You know,
and the decision to just stay out of it. Yeah. So
why?
Because you don't have to be in everything.
Okay.
Like, I learned, I was reading, I don't know what I was reading. I read a lot of stuff, so I just can't recall what it was. But there was a quote that said that not everything should be your burden.
Oh, I love that.
Deep.
I must remember what you were reading. That sounds interesting.
So I think it was that moment where it's like, she carried the song, and if we come in there, no matter how intense, how great we wanted to sound, we were going to ruin the moment she was having with the instrumental.
Yeah.
So we stayed out of it. That was her burden to bear.